At what point did the whole Jay-Z thing come around?
I must have been like one of the only guys around that time that was actually killing the place with videos and just consistency. So when they come over here and they're looking to find out what's happening, my name's the one ringing, innit? And obviously, yeah, it just went from there kind of thing.
Okay, so then it was what, Ty Ty who approached you first?
Yeah.
Okay. And what was that first conversation like?
I was sitting outside the Stonebridge pub still, and I was talking to Tai Tai on the phone. Obviously, I had another situation pending, and Tai Tai heard about it, but he was just talking to me on the phone. He was just like, "Listen, kid, like, don't sign nothing. I'm coming out there. We're gonna have a conversation. When I get out there, we'll talk." I was like, "Cool." Waited for him to come out. 2 weeks later, we sat down, had the conversation, and then everything just went from there.
Okay. And Roc Nation back then, I mean, it was still Jay-Z, but it's not the Roc Nation of today.
Of
It
course.
wasn't nearly as big. I mean, I think Jay-Z was just kind of starting it during that time,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So they were still getting their feet wet. So Ty Ty talks to you, then he comes out and meets with you?
Yeah.
Okay. And what happens next?
Nothing. He's on stuff. He wants to sign me. There was another situation in place where there was a record label over here, Sony RCA, who were also interested in me. So Tai Tai ended up merging the two together, and then it had Roc Nation and Sony RCA, and then they came together to help me do my thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you end up signing that deal.
Yeah.
You were how old at the time?
26.
So at 26, you sign a deal with the biggest rapper in the world.
Yeah. Unthinkable for a UK artist at those times.
Okay. Now, did you meet with Jay-Z before the signing?
Nah.
Okay. But you met with him after the signing?
Yeah, once. At the Watch the
Once.
Throne tour, yeah.
Okay. So you signed to Roc Nation / Sony.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get into your financial business, but was it financially lucrative for you?
I signed for like 100 bags. Over here, it's all right, I guess. At the time, for a UK rapper, it was kind of good money, 6 figures. It's
Right.
decent.
100 pounds, 100,000 pounds, about 250,000 US.
Yeah, it's not that great, but at that time, I guess it was good.
$250,000. Not bad. Not bad. But not retirement money.
No way.
Okay. And I mean, I don't know how the deal works, but you don't always get this money up front. This is something that's budgeted for your project and so forth.
Kind of. I got a bunch. I got like a quarter of it up front, and then the rest of it was just like a month, every other month, like here kind of thing, until it was,
Okay. So you sign this deal. What starts to change once you're now part of Roc Nation?
What do you mean though?
Well, I mean, does Roc Nation start to get behind you? Do they start putting you in studios, connecting
Yeah,
with artists,
to
putting
be
you on
fair,
promo?
To be fair, yeah, Tai Tai was giving man maximum support, and I respect him and always will for that, you get me? But there was just a lot of factors that were going on around me, and you get what I'm saying? Like the whole police situation and the stuff on road was catching up, and it was just all of that kind of stuff was going on.
So, but did you meet Jay-Z before all the problems started occurring or after?
Nah, just like after I come out of jail.